This is always the most exciting part. I have a really good hair today.
That is a tear. I at least brushed mine. What is that?
I think we're actually live.
I think this growing your hair out is a bad idea.
Hi. We got 2 minutes to go. We see everyone on here. And I'm having a Jolly Rancher. I'll try to get it finished before we actually start talking.
Why did you choose that? That's
I don't know. It's sticking to my teeth.
That's a bad candy idea.
Okay, so if you're new, oh, look at Leanna. You're sweet. Number one fan.
Starts us off with a bang. Thanks, girl.
If you're new to the channel, which there are,
look at all those crabs.
So many. Oh yeah, look at everyone that's becoming a crab. If you're new to the channel, there's some ground rules. One, we try to limit our lives to like an hour, right?
We do, because one of us has a tendency to squirrel, and we can talk for a little. I didn't name names.
I know. Well, there's only two of us sitting in here.
Just saying. You didn't have to own that.
So I'm Todd. And this is Sheila, if you're new to the channel.
Yeah, jumping in on a live and new to the channel.
Yeah,
we see a lot of new names, new faces. That's awesome.
So 1 hour, we try to keep it to 1 hour. Number two, we can't, if I squirrel and look to the side to look at comments all the time, it totally jacks everything up. So if we miss something, or if you have a question, we actually have somebody helping, and that's Megan.
Yes. Everybody say, hey, Megan.
She's a huge help.
She is huge help, and she is all ours now. I don't have to share, so I'm so excited about that.
Somebody that is helping. God love her. She is.
Todd feels bad for her.
I do, because there's so much going on. What you're going to learn tonight, there's a lot going on, so which is a blessing. So if you leave a comment, or if you have something that we need to address, Megan writes it all down, tries to answer it right away if she can, or she'll send us a thing on a live active spreadsheet, and that will actually go over like the super chats and things like that, stickers, so we can get caught up on it, so we don't try to diversify. So if you're new to the channel, then did I use a word, diversify? I use a weird word.
What Todd's trying to say is, we try to stay focused over here, but we will get to your questions throughout the night. Dawn, thank you very much.
And I think it works out really well to keep us kind of on track, and it doesn't waste anyone's time, because when we watch a lot,
we don't want to waste your time. We want to make it valuable for you. However, I do need to take a timeout moment here real quick. I saw that Rhonda is on here, and she was in the hospital, and I just wanted to check in. Since she's on here, she must be doing better. She had the COVID, and I'm glad to see that she's here. So hope you're doing great.
Rhonda Bofanda.
Oh, sorry, Rhonda. Glad to see you're doing okay.
Oh, it's so awesome. She
is doing better. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Sheila really, and Megan really stay on top of like all of you guys interacting and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see names and faces and stuff when we meet you at a huddle. And
what I also love to see is like on our Facebook pages, like it might be like, gosh, we were with our kiddos at Disney last week. And so I would try to hop on the Switch Crew page, and I would see that you guys were answering each other's questions and helping each other out and interacting, and like, oh my gosh, that is so what it's about. I'm just so proud of this community that we're forming. We have the greatest crew ever.
It is cool. So should we give them an update on like how like transition from, because we were out of pocket for a little bit because we had family. So we kind of give them a little update. So we were back in Kansas City for holidays, did all that fun stuff. Then we
got sick.
Yeah, we got the COVID.
That was fun.
And then January, we flew back out to Myrtle Beach where, it wasn't Myrtle Beach. It was, I'm so lost.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, I can't even
How are you doing over there, Todd?
It's the one with all the golf courses, and everyone wants to go to Hilton Head. We flew back to Hilton Head, and the rig was there, and we were trying to get the slide fixed, which didn't work out. And I was very
Yes.
kind, and I did not blow up at these people, which I really wanted to so bad. Long story. At some point, we're going to do this video, and it's going to go over about 3 or 4 months of aggravation.
It's been 4 months so far, so we're
looking for a hero.
Waiting.
Lippert, we're
hoping Lippert will be our hero.
So we told them we could no longer wait because we had to come down here because our family was coming to Disney.
Yep. And
you saw that video. We are not far ahead on videos. Like, we just shot video today for something we're posting on Sunday. We had
this little cushion for just a little bit, but it slowly got gobbled up. So we are like, what you see on Sunday is what we did today.
Yes.
So, oh wait, you still have to edit it.
I do. And today I may seem a little less energetic because Sheila probably had us walk 5 or 8 miles at this boat show, which was, I'm going to give you a preface. This boat show, we went on a $8.8 million yacht that was a Russian made this yacht. That is the most incredible thing. And this is going to be on Sunday's video. We were given press passes and they allowed us to come. We had access to, it was crazy. And
so for us, it was free. That was fantastic.
We don't see mega yachts, and I've never been on a mega yacht. Like, never.
Fun fact, until we got married, Todd had never seen the ocean.
True. That is true.
Look at all I've brought into your life.
So we spent the last weekend with the kids.
Yes, we walked a lot last week. And so I just thought that you could keep the trend by walking the boat show today.
She sure did. We have this little thing where all flew back to Kansas City. And now Taryn and Jonah are flying in to meet with us this weekend. So we're going to hang out with them. You'll probably see them in an upcoming video as well. So then you'll see our whole family, like nothing's hidden. Switch Pops is even down here in Florida. He's making his way down. We might see him this weekend.
The only people you haven't met yet would be my mom. And boy, she doesn't even like to take pictures. So
no, but I do have video of her retirement day Sue, I'm going to blast you on here. You're going to get to meet Sue because I think it's important for you to see Sheila's mom. I think that would be kind of cool.
She's not going to look forward to that.
I know, but I have it, and I just been holding on to it.
Yes.
So that kind of gets you up to speed on things, which has been great while everyone got on here. There's 257 of you plugging in, which is awesome.
Yes, and so I really want to again say amazing things about Megan because what we're able to do is only because she's there in the background helping us out. So she is
when you see
a huge blessing.
What they're talking about tonight when we make these announcements, you're going to be like, how in the world are you guys pulling this off? And
it's because I got an ace in my pocket.
Yes, and hours and hours and hours of planning and hours of on the phone trying to organize. It's been a miracle to see it come together. So we're excited about, even though I'm a little tired, but I'm very excited about sharing this with you. And we'll get you caught up on maybe the bingo card and give you some stuff on that. And what else?
Tonight's going to be answering a lot of your questions because we have been inundated with a lot of questions regarding the bingo card, garden flags, banners, upcoming meet and greets, huddles. And yes, so let's just kick it off. Let me look and see if we have any questions over here right now. Byron wants to know what is up with your hair.
Okay. I showed this. I'm going to show you guys again because I've been letting my hair grow out. And as you can see, it is not working real well.
What was that show back in the 80s? Oh, it was like that Back to the Future movie with Doc that his hair just stood straight up. You could probably pull that off.
Yeah, Chad from Changing Lanes said it best when I got to meet him at the Tampa show. Yeah, we're at the Tampa show. That was a lot of fun too. So Chad said, when I made the Seinfeld, he goes, well, I'd probably be Jerry and you'd probably be Kramer. And with the hair, my hair was standing up on point. So I did have that moment. So he said it best. Thanks, Chad. I appreciate that.
Did he call
Chad and I are like this now. Well, this is 2 fingers wrapped. It didn't look good for a second. We're like this. There, we're like that. Okay.
I don't think you're like that either. But
yeah, Chad and I, we're besties. we might message each other like once a year. I gotta find this picture on my hair. I'm trying to let my hair grow out because I wanted to. Oh, here it is. I wanted it to grow. I wanted to have a sexy 2022. And as I'm getting older, my hair's all turning gray. And I found this guy, and I'm like, dang, he's sexy. And so I thought, could I pull off this hairstyle?
He is sexy. I don't know if it's just because of the hair.
Look at that hair. Now, see, I'm letting it grow out. Sheila says, am I going to grow the beard?
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm sure throughout the day, you have this thing, like when you get a little nervous or you get a little anxious, you just pull out your hair. I'm pretty sure that would be like this.
Sheila asked if I'd grow the beard and then try to work on my muscles and my pecs. But after 52 years, I don't see that happening.
The C in Switch sense for chase the dream.
I am chasing that dream, baby.
I know, I was chasing that dream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So that's what's wrong with my hair. And I need to cut the wings out because these go like bat wings. Look at this. I look like the incredible professor.
Why are we still discussing your hair?
What's important? You guys get used to seeing me on video, but you're wondering what is up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. So Leanna asks, what is Sheila's #1 kitchen gadget?
Oh,
that's a good one. I really like
the Ninja.
I do like our Ninja Foodie. So it is our,
we use a lot.
We use a lot. I mean, it's with our toast and our bagels and the air fryer and baking. It's just my favorite because it's kind of like I thought it was going to be, my Instapot, but we use the air fryer a lot more than Instapot.
Under the bed.
Yep, it didn't get to come out much.
It doesn't come out and play much anymore.
So somebody says our video's out of focus.
Well, there's nothing I can do. It's just a computer. That's the bad part. And if it's pulsating, it's because the computer, it's frequency when these lights are on high beam. So that could be it too. Squirrel. Thanks, JD.
Dave and Laura want to know if it's a warranty repair for the slide. It is. It is. It is a warranty repair.
There is nothing, I don't have anything bad to say about Grand Design.
They've
been great. Yep. The problem is that you have to take it to one of their preferred people, and we were lied to, and we have been, there's just been a lot. And so we're just traveling with a broken until we can find a hero. We need a hero. I love that song.
I knew that was coming.
You did?
I did. I knew that was coming.
Okay.
Thomas asks about electronic bingo cards. So let's use that as a little segue to the whole bingo card.
So when we launched this bingo idea, we were sitting around here kicking around ideas with the roller banner that you've probably seen us using. We used it at the yacht show today, which was fabulous. Then the idea of the bingo card came up. And the cool part was that we were trying to figure out different ways to do this so everyone could participate. And we only ordered so many signs to go along with that. And I think there's probably about 100 signs left, maybe.
I don't know.
It's a lot, you guys. We sent out a lot, but I think there's only maybe around 100-ish left on the signs, and the signs and the bingo go together. Now, the bingo card itself, everyone gets the card and go, wow, this is a little difficult. Yeah, we're not going to make it easy. We're going to have fun.
So for the new people, can we share that the thought of the bingo card basically is just for you to be able to go out, get out there, and to accomplish some of the things that are on the bingo card. Take some pictures with the roller banner sign, with you doing the activity or or at the location, or with the influencer that is on the bingo card. And then you post that picture on Facebook with the hashtag of Switch It Up. Right.
So we can verify it later on.
Yep. It's that simple. And so we've had a lot of people say, well, wait, there's a lot of it on the West Coast, or a lot of it, and it is, we tried to really spread it out across, and there's several things that are not sites, like location specific. But here's the deal. If somebody gets a whole bingo,
you earned it.
Yes,
You earned
we
that.
know that's going to be hard. This goes until September 1st, and it's just a way to help encourage people to get out there. And the grand prize is a week or the huddle in Georgia at Talona Ridge.
Yep. And hanging with us, which I'm sorry. But it'll be fun. The other thing is like people are like, well, what happens if we don't get a bingo?
Yes.
Again, the whole idea is to get people to go out and do things. There's things on there like go on a hike and some cool stuff. But if you have a whole bunch of different activities that you've done, or if you've gone to one of the national parks or something like that, that's going to count. And we'll do some sort of a drawing towards the end to make sure that there is a winner chosen.
We are going to give the prize away. Even if
participating.
there's not a full bingo, the prize is going to be given away. So we will just go through and like put all of them into, there's some great tools out there. And so we're still going to give that away. So it's just a great way for people to encourage people to get out there and exceed.
It kind of goes off of our SWITCH acronym, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
It really does. Seize the moment. You know, that's kind of what we're wanting you to go out and do, is seize that moment and go do something and just enjoy it. So it's kind of cool. I like it.
So one of the ways, so you can get that bingo card and the roller banner that goes with it on our website. Our website is 𝗀𝗿𝗄𝐴.com. It's pretty simple.
I want to talk about the influencers real quick. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. So on the card itself, there are some influencers that we really enjoy hanging out with. And I'm going to mention them. And I don't, hopefully, because I don't have the card in front of me, I hope I don't miss everyone. But
well,
I want to at least mention them.
Okay.
Because you don't want to give everything away. But I think we need a set of ground rules, because one of them on there is KYD.
Yes.
So KYD, everyone, I call them the great white whale. Like, they're out there and we're all searching for them, and to find them is just like the hardest thing ever. But we also want to be respectful, because we did email them and ask them, you know, this and that. So if you happen to see them, you don't have to go run up and take a picture with them and annoy them or do anything. Just, you know, from a distance or something, just so something like that. So I just want to be respectful of people's times and creators out there. So that's that.
However, there are some of our friends that are on the card. Just go annoy the crap out of them, like Lawrence and Natalie. Like,
there's the 𝗶𝗲𝗵𝗏 are on the card.
They're on here too right now.
You could go, because they came over to eat and they said you could knock on our door anytime. Yeah, well, just like the 𝗶𝗲𝗵𝗏, you need a picture with them and the sign. Just go right up, find their house somewhere, knock on it, or if they're camping, just say, "Hey, Todd and Sheila said to stop by and take a picture."
Yep, that's exactly.
They love that. They love community like that. Just big hugs.
Yeah, Lawrence and Natalie right there said, "Ha ha."
And then on there, you also have Our Not So Perfect Life, and you got Harold, some other people. So you'll get to see a lot of that on the card itself. So, but we wanted to establish that because we don't want to cause any unnecessary people going up and annoying like KYD or something on accident, because we want to be respectful.
Well, and our crew is a respectful crew.
Yes. Well, I'm a little crazy. I wanted to take the Leroy.
The crew.
Oh yeah. I tried to bring the Leroy wig today on the boats, on the yachts, and it was going to be Leroy on a yacht. I'm like a and she was like, "You are not doing that."
No.
So no Leroy.
So let's finish up questions about the bingo card, because Thomas was asking for an electric bingo card.
Oh, yes.
Electronic, because he's out full time traveling. Got to figure that one out. So it's on our list. It's on the list.
Because when we start doing stuff like this, you don't think through all of it, because nobody's ever done anything like this, and so you kind of morph and go with it as we go. Good stuff.
There was another question that came in. Oh, more roads to travel on. Asked, do the bingos have to be in a straight line or fill the whole card? Just a straight line. So just a normal bingo.
Straight, up and down. It can be anywhere.
Yes. You do not need to fill out the whole card.
The question I have is that the middle space is switch it up. Is that a free space, or do they have to find us?
They need to find us. Not.
I told some of you it was free.
Oh, you lied. Cassie wants to ask if all the influencers are okay with the banner in their picture.
Yes.
All of them on there except for
KYD. We never really got to personally talk to them.
We didn't personally get to talk to KYD. We know they're going to be unbelievably hard to find anyway.
Yeah.
But so that's the only one that we're like, okay, but everybody else on the card, yes, we have talked to them.
And they're yes, you're going to be like, oh, cool. So,
okay. All right, here we go.
Are we going back to the top? Because we've got a lot of announcements. We've kind of crossed off the big ones. Not the announcements, but just the...
Okay, Debbie asks what the crab means. Can you explain that while I look for...
Yes. Okay, so while she's looking for that. So you see these little emojis next to people, like there's a dinosaur and a crab, and you'll see a little S, and then you see... So when we started this whole thing, we didn't realize like you could do like Patreon where people can pay like X amount of dollars to run to support. And then we saw the join button that was on YouTube. And so I was playing around one day. I was like, well, we ought to do something like this. I don't know if anyone ever would want to do anything, but so we created. And so when I was doing it, I was like, all of the funny things that happen, like me running around in a dinosaur, or me yelling at tree crabs, or the Switch logo S, or when somebody has been a member on this for a specific amount of time, the emoji changes. So the ones that are the crabs, they've been around supporting us for the longest time. And the cool part with that is that at some point, I think the next one's a Bigfoot. And I can't remember when it changes. And then it's either the very, very last one is almost like a year if somebody sticks around. It'll be a Superman. So I just really like the emojis. So what you're seeing is that anyone with those in any of our videos, and you look in the comments, those emojis are for people that have been supporting us, and we truly appreciate that. And that would be either as a member or a fan or a supporter.
Yes, yes.
So that's how that works.
Yes.
And how do you do that? If you have an Apple phone, unfortunately, it's going to be very difficult for you to do. You'd have to go on a laptop to find it. So when you go to our page, on the page, you'll see a join button. So you have to do that from basically a computer. I don't even know if it works on a tablet. If you have an Android, like I do, if you go to our page, the channel, then underneath is a join button, and you click the join button, and that's where the emojis come up. But Apple doesn't like to play nicely, apparently. Doesn't want to give the join button up to do that. Does that help? Hopefully that was helpful.
I hope
she's processing.
I hope you answered her question. I just said, hey, answer this question for us.
Yeah. So Angela, she's still just an S. So my first one. Okay. So yeah, once you get redone, it kind of, I think the dinosaur is the next one. So
yes, like Chad. Chad has the dinosaur there, and then you see Brandon, he has the crab. So that's the order.
Yeah.
That right there.
24 months, Superman's in 24 months. Ooh, that's a long time. That's another thing is I can't set the months. They were pre-programmed into YouTube, and I could only set the emojis.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I think, is there any other questions about the bingo card? I know, Thomas, I will get with you and we'll figure out the electronic version. But if there's any other questions about the bingo card, the banner, that sort of thing, let us know.
Those, when you purchase them, they're actually on the website. So if you go to 𝗀𝗏𝗵𝗏.com, we are trying to push everything to that website so that way it's easier on everybody. But you're going to find out two things. Megan is the one sending out all of the banners and the cards. Now, if you're buying...
she said right now, USPS is taking up to 3 weeks for delivery due to low staff and weather. If you ordered on Monday,
our post office is taking
February 14th or before, your item has shipped, and another shipment will be going out tomorrow. So she's keeping up with it. She's getting ready to go.
What's the deal with the post office, though?
I guess that whole rain, sleet thing.
No, doesn't. No, it's Newman.
Everything goes
back
to Seinfeld for Todd.
But yeah, I think.
So just be patient. Know that she's getting them out as quickly as she can. But
on that thing, some people have been buying T-shirts because then you're like, oh, well, I didn't know this is where the merch is. The unfortunate part is the merch, Megan does not mail that out. We're trying to work on something there, but as of now, it comes from a third party. So that's why you have to do two different orders. We
are working on that. We're hoping that by this summer, we will have a different option.
Brandon, you can't find hats because
they're not available right now.
They're hard. It's the hardest thing ever. That's why KYD only does hats once a year. It's because now we realize why that is because how difficult it is. But they've been working on something.
Yes. So right now where you get hats is at the huddles. So there's different merchandise that comes to the huddles that is not available on the website.
Yeah.
So.
Sheila orders a whole bunch.
Megan does now.
Megan does now.
Yes.
Oh. And then it goes up there in a big thing. And then when we get to the huddle or a meetup, we generally will have like hoodies, things that you can't find, and the hats and things like that you can purchase at that area.
Yeah, like Jerry said, USPS is understaffed. Pretty much the entire planet seems to be understaffed right now. Yes.
It is what it is. That's the world we're in, I guess.
It is. It's our new world.
That's why our slide's broken.
Yes.
Not fixed. Kind of.
Kind of.
That, and they say that it was partial.
Somebody asked, Jamie asked, how do you get your clothes out of the drawers if your slide is broken?
I should show them. So because we have a Momentum 395 MS, the whole slide that's broken comes in right to the edge of the bed. So for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've been able to kick one side open about 5 to 6 inches, enough to open things up. But now I can't even kick it open.
Because the motor is disconnected.
Yeah.
From it. So.
Now I couldn't even kick it open. So now we're to a point where after 4 months that I can't even manipulate it. Yeah. So we have to move the mattress over.
Just slide the mattress over
to open up this much to stick your hand in and try to get stuff. We're not bitter or anything.
It's fine. It's fine. It's a good thing that It's Fine shirt was our first shirt out. It's like it's the Dave wants to know how you're liking the new internet.
Love. I'm hoping you're not seeing lag. This I did I
think Fred said that's much better than it has been in the past.
When we pulled into the spot, like literally it would take 25 minutes or so for me to go through all the different bands to figure out which would work better. We pulled into this spot. I fired it up and did a speed test, and it's coming in at like 45, 55. It's so fast. I love it not to have to think about doing all that stuff. I will say TTO was, and if you've been to TTO, which is 1,000 Trails Orlando, it's like 1,000 sites, but the internet there is horrendous. Yes. And people were asking, how are you doing everything? Ours was basically back to where it was prior to getting it. So for us, it was normal, whereas everyone else couldn't even get signal. So we still uploaded the 27-minute video that we did for Disney, and it did take a while. And 3 hours.
We were back towards the old section. Yeah. We were back by D section for those of you that have been there. So you know that the internet's not so good back there. So
now we got some flack where some of people were saying that's pretty pricey. If you start pricing internet on the road, you're going to find out right away. There's so many variations, and for what they're offering and what you're getting, I think is phenomenal. Now you can start with something smaller and do that. This system we had before, I will not knock it. It was a great system. So it just only had one card. And so it was always kind of hit and miss.
And if you're just using weekend or even on the, like just on the daily, maybe just doing, checking emails and stuff, but we're uploading videos twice a week at least. And so it's just.
Yep. And working. So like setting everything up.
One of the other things I wanted to remind you about is, okay, so yes, the bingo card and the banner, is one way to get out there. The other way to get out there is if you go to our website. Remember, there's a free activity out there, and we are hiding Switch It Up adventure stickers throughout the United States. And so there's ways you can look for those.
If you go find it and find out that it's been taken or disappeared, please just notify us so we can make sure we take it off the map.
We'll take it off the website.
And we're now getting back into the swing of things and starting to put these back out again. So that's kind of exciting. And it is a specific sticker. It says Switch It Up Adventures. And the only way you can get it is to go out and find. And a lot of them will only have 20 to 30 stickers in a canister. So type thing so for you to find. So once they're out, you need to let us know so we can get rid of it.
Well, and now that our crew's growing, we might be able to find crew in those areas that I can send them out to replenish.
And then they can go replenish.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just going to add that to the list.
Yeah, there's a long list.
The list. Okay.
There's so many things, guys. For this year, we are just now, like, we finished all our family stuff, and then Taryn comes in for this weekend, and then it's off like to the races again. We will not be going at the breakneck speed we did last year, where we were moving every 3 to 4 days, but we will start our major adventure type stuff in the next weeks.
Yes, we have that. And I think that what we really enjoyed was the huddle at Talona Ridge in November, is when we got to meet, like, here's your names over here and you're commenting over here, and we're able to bring that together. And
seeing you guys back in campgrounds, because now we know you.
Now we've met, like, we met, people we met at the huddle, we've seen here at an RV park, and so that's just great. That's probably that's our favorite thing. So we're going to do more huddles throughout the year. One, because it gives us the opportunity to meet you. Two, it gives you the opportunity to meet each other. And really, out here, you kind of just, as you deal with things in life, you just do what you're good at. And events is just kind of something that's kind of Megan and I's sweet spot. It's what we love.
What's my sweet spot? Oh, shoot. Never mind.
I'm filtering.
I make videos. You guys get to see the videos.
Yes,
that's my role.
That's how you pull them all in.
I pull you in.
You pull them all in. Okay. For a few minutes, we want to do some shout outs for our amazing super chats and stickers real quick. So we can do that. And then we'll get to talking about the upcoming huddles. So Leanna Walker, thank you very much. She kicked us off. Cheryl is a new fan.
I know. I just saw that pop up on there.
Dawn Pemberton, thank you for that. You are a huge blessing to us. Thank you for blessing us. And JD, yes, JD's and Cassie.
Always been around.
Yep. Scott Smith, hey, we met him at the huddle. I think JD's coming to the huddle in Texas, so I'm excited to meet him. Scott, thank you for that. And Fred,
if you remember Fred, he was in when we were up in Michigan, and he brought me the pasty.
Yes, that's Fred. Thank you.
I said
Fred.
pasties, like these pasties.
Stop! Don't you talk about your sweet spot over there.
I was saying these pasties. He was like, no, it's not that way, Todd, but that's the way it's spelled.
Seeking Adventure 24/7. Thank you for that. He said, put some fuel in the truck. Tink, yes, thank you. I hope to see you this year sometime as well.
Good old G.
Megan is getting some snacks from G. Look at that. That was very nice of him. And Jacqueline, thank you for that super sticker. And Kyle, Kyle Snyder, we have a new fan. So that's fantastic. Thank you guys for joining us in that.
It's fun. And we look forward to having some other things popping up for fans and supporters. I've been a little lax because I've been trying to get caught up on videos, and then we're supposed to be pumping out more content for you guys. So I'm trying to find a new balance. But now after doing 2 videos a week, I think I'll find a rhythm so we can get you some behind the scenes stuff.
Who knew we were going to be so busy?
Yeah. We're super busy. Like if you hang around with us, like if you like Harold, right? So Harold's hanging around, Harold and Cindy are hanging around with us, and they're like, you guys are always like really busy doing stuff. And I know it does seem like a lot.
It's a lot. All right, let's talk about some ways that we can get to meet you. We are going this Saturday, the 19th.
Yes.
Tell them about that.
Okay, so
that's in Central Florida if you're here.
Yeah, Central Florida. And I posted, I believe, the link. It's an Eventbrite link. So when we were here at the Tampa show, we got to meet and run into 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝐻𝗓𝗏, which is Sheree and Tom. Mm-hmm. And got to visit with them. Well, then they posted saying, hey, we would like to do some sort of a meetup, and they were asking for locations. So we threw around some ideas, but now it's turned into something really cool. There's going to be like, I don't know, 10 to 20. The Brazen Brits are going to be there, and 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝐻𝗓𝗏, which Thomas Sheree, and then you have, I can't even name all the channels.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of channels.
So it's going to be
on Saturday, and I think right now there's over 200 people set to come to this winery, and we're going to hang out, and we'll bring some gear, but not everyone's coming to see us. Their channel, 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝐻𝗓𝗏, if you haven't watched them, they have like 180,000 subscribers, and they are so awesome. Like, I was just so pleased to meet them when we were in Tampa. So that was a lot of fun. So
they had a great Like they just have a great outlook, great energy. So it was nice to meet them.
Yep. So that meetup's on Saturday, and I think it'll be from like 11 to 1:30 or 2:30. I put the Eventbrite link in on the Switch It Up Facebook page, I believe. So we'd love to see you. It's a free event if you want to come out and hang out and do that. Take some pictures.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. Are we going to do some huddle announcements?
Well, I'm going in order.
She's got orders.
I'm going in order. Duh.
It's good that I'm a little tired walking this much today because
I may obviously need to take you for a walk more often.
I'm not a dog. It's like take me out.
You
burn all my energy so I can do lives and not squirrel so much.
I put a leash on you. Okay.
That's silly. Okay.
April 9th, we're going to do a meet and greet. Here comes some rain.
Oh, I'm kind of hot. So.
Okay. We're going to do a meet and greet in Kansas City on April 9th. April 28th to May 2nd, we have our huddle in Texas.
Wow, that's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Can you still hear us?
I hope they can still hear us. A dog would be groomed.
That isn't funny. Don't look at those comments. Steve, shut up.
That's funny.
That's horrible.
Okay. So, April 28th, what are you doing to me? April 28th to May 2nd is our Texas huddle. And I know there are several of you that are coming.
Yes.
We have
60 spots left.
No,
there's more.
I don't say numbers. You'll mess me up.
Yeah, because you have them all in there. But now that we're in this short window, you still have time to book because that's going to close.
We've had some people that had to cancel because they didn't get their rig
Mm-hmm.
and so not going to be able to make it. So there is space
Jockeying
in our
around.
Texas huddle. Let me just tell you a little bit about our Texas huddle.
Okay.
We're going to have some good food, some barbecue. We're going to go on a river float trip.
I know. And what I like about this is there's going to be like 200 people on like inner tubes floating down a river. And I just find I think it's going to be funny.
It'll be a great drone shot.
Yes.
We have an evening out at a winery where we're going to have dinner, live music, and some wine tasting. So I'm excited about that.
You just finished that, didn't you? To get it booked?
Yes, got the contract in on that one. We're working on some dancing and maybe some,
What is this?
Some dancing.
I don't know what this is, that move, but apparently it's good. Just dancing. Make sure you have your pasties on.
Seriously. We have announcements for you for 2 huddles. I have other dates for you.
Stops. This is the weirdest
This
rain.
is Florida. We have 2 huddles that are going live tonight, and that is in Washington State. So several of you were saying, hey, what happened to Oregon? Oregon fell apart.
Ugh.
So here's the deal.
Hard.
A lot of times when we get contracts back, they ask for different insurance requirements from us, different liability waivers, that sort of thing.
And now we're jumping through that hoop.
They also ask for things like, we pay for event space, like where we can all get together to eat. And so sometimes those prices, I can negotiate them. Sometimes they're outrageous. And so Oregon just fell apart on that. So we're going to Washington. Found this is going to be probably our most economical for you huddle because we're at the I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Chilean.
Sounds like a meal.
It's in Kashmir, Washington. It's the fairgrounds, and so your event ticket on Eventbrite for that includes the campground, the full hookup. So it is full hookups, but it's like rally style. It's going to be totally different than kind of our normal RV parks because it is fairground rally style parking, but it's only like $160 for the 4 nights for your campground.
For the campground.
Plus your, your food tickets and all that sort of thing. So that's July 21st to the 25th that we will be in Kashmir, Washington. We're going to do some whitewater rafting.
Yeah, you were working on that.
Yes, been working on that. We always have food and activities.
So that's another thing you need to bring up is like some people said, well, this huddle was this much, this huddle was this much. I just have this thing where I think when you eat together, it just brings things together versus everyone going back to their rigs. And so unfortunately in our huddles, when you throw catering in, catering prices are all over the place.
Yes.
And that affects the price a lot. So unfortunately,
plus gratuity, plus sales tax, plus, so it just adds up.
But the
fast.
memories last a lifetime.
But it's that community that we're building, and
Yes.
so it's just one of those things that we're just gonna figure it out. And so you have activities, meals, and add-on activities, which is it's just a fun time to get together, and you meet some of the most amazing people. So Washington State,
Okay.
July 21st to 25th.
Okay.
Then we're going to go down to Utah, September
course.
22nd to 26th. September 22nd to 26th, we're going to be in Bryce Canyon.
Have you organized
City.
anything for that? Because you talked about, I've heard you guys kick around ideas of
Well,
taking
probably if
ATVs
you have
out.
ATVs, you need to bring those with you to Utah for sure, because there is a lot of areas to there. So I have got a contract back today on a I know it's a Western, it's like dinner and music, Western themed night.
Oh, dress up night. Bring your chaps.
He finds it so funny.
It's so funny because my mind goes all these different places. And then that's what comes out because my mind's like squirreling around. That sounds like a really cool time, though.
Sorry, people.
It's okay.
So both Utah and Washington are available tonight. Bryce Canyon. Of course, we'll do some hiking, ATVs in that area. We will eat, Mark Schultz. Oh, gosh. Okay. So those two you can get.
Now, they're all going to be put on the website. They were working feverishly to try to get this organized so that you can click on the different huddles to see where they're going to be. And then she'll add the activities as they come. But we've now had to step into areas we didn't think about. She talked about insurance before. We're now having to carry different insurances. We've had to make some changes because if we continue down this road and we're doing these huddles and stuff, these campgrounds or whatever are going to require different things from us. So
it's just
that's going to be figured into our pricing
doing
and stuff
business,
too. Yeah.
Right.
But
so it's just,
that's cool though, that we have the opportunity.
Yes. I think that will be fantastic.
So how many huddles then are we doing this year?
This year we have Texas, Washington, Utah, and Georgia.
And we are going to the Balloon Festival.
Yes.
In Albuquerque. Now, we have not set up anything for any kind of meet and greets or anything like that.
We're not there long enough.
Because we couldn't get tickets. Like, that was the worst experience it was like 2 hours trying to get in. Harold got in and got longer tickets, but we only got like 2 nights towards the end of it. And so we still need to organize something to try to, but yes.
Yes. So Talona Ridge, we're going there November 3rd through the 7th. And that will open up. I'm waiting on a few things that need to be done there, but it's probably going to be opening up at the end of March. We try to my goal is to give you at least 6 to 8 months of knowledge of the dates, and then at least be able to book the event 6 months in advance. So that is my ultimate goal.
That helps you schedule for planning and your travel plans.
But we didn't know this was going to be our favorite aspect. And so we've just happened to kind of catch up rather quickly. But the good thing is I'm already booking stuff for 2024 so that I can get these larger RV parks that have the event space for us. So I have 2 dates already for 2023 in the beginning of that already planned. And so that will be fantastic. February is Florida. So we'll be doing a huddle in Florida.
You also need to know that some of these that she's been able to do to schedule have a lot more sites than others.
Yeah.
So was it Washington that has limited sites, or Utah?
Utah is the smallest number of sites we have available.
So just be prepared, because it's not going to be like the Texas huddle where it's really a big group. It's going to be smaller because over on that side you can't get big areas. It just didn't work out.
Well, and maybe when I get a year out, when I'm planning 2025.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's
see how this works. It's like when we first started, we were like, can we make it a year? Can we? And now we're like living on, well, we're here, you know, and then this happens, and then this happens, and then the next thing you know, we're like 3-4 months, and now we're like, can we make it this whole next year? This is incredible on how this is working out. And a lot of it comes down to you guys supporting us with bingo cards, or I know it seems so small, like a bingo card and it makes a difference, or a t-shirt, or it really is. You guys have done it all, like everything. You've got us to now, we've hit past the goal. Now we're doing the communities. It is mind-blowing and humbling. I've said humbling like 100 times. It is.
Well, and we're still, says Scott, it's asking right there, we're planning into 2023. Mm-hmm. It's also part of my contract negotiations as to, okay, well, what happens if we have to cancel? So I have to, working on that with the places as well.
Sponsorships or partnerships that are kind of on the, like on the outside that might happen.
We're looking at, it's just a whole new world for us. We're a year in, we're learning as much as we can, as fast as we can. But we're still walking in faith.
Yes.
I truly believe some of the things that we're working on, some of the things we want to get to, I really believe that this is just what the Lord is asking us to do right now. And because of that, he's going to provide.
Because I'm a mess.
He's always been a mess.
I've always been a mess, but it is it's scary a little bit.
It is.
You know, it really is
scary.
So, but it's humbling, and it's.
But we're doing it with these people.
Yeah, we're doing it together.
And that's what's great. You're just coming along, watching the journey. You might watch us and go, well, we ran right into a brick wall and we had to go home and find jobs. But if you haven't noticed, there's quite a few jobs available on the planet right now. So it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do, we got 3 more super stickers in. David Hendrickson, Dave. Thank you. We're going to see you at the 𝗂 Huddles.
He's already booked.
It's exciting for that. Brad and Stephanie. Brad's coming to the.
You've seen her in our video too.
Well, and Stephanie is coming. She's going to be at the Georgia. Yeah, we met her at the Georgia huddle, so that's exciting. So thank you guys for your support. We really appreciate it. All right, let's get to some questions. I'm going to go looking for questions if you guys have questions about the huddles.
Goodness, there's lots of questions.
My Lanta.
Where are you? I can do that one.
Are you sure?
We're somewhere outside of Miami. And if I could have taken a picture, and I didn't shoot video on this, I don't think I've ever been so frustrated trying to back into the place we're at. Literally, it was only about 9.5 feet wide, and Fiona is 8 feet. So a little over 8 feet wide. So imagine a pole and yucca plants, and it was a disaster. And you have 4 people coming out trying to tell you how to back up. Oh my goodness. It was very frustrating. I had to walk around the rig and just shut up when somebody kept trying to talk to me. I was just like, please just leave me alone. But we got in. We're in. And now we're so close to this neighbor over here. If you haven't heard them, they're drinking tonight. They're literally 5 feet outside that window.
Yeah, they're right there. Just the weird angles.
It's a weird, yes. So they're literally right out that window. So if you hear screaming and laughing and stuff, and
we don't have anybody hooked up into the garage.
Yeah, no, we're not keeping anyone back here. They're really out that window.
Jamie asks, will there be church on Sunday at the Texas Huddle? That is a yes, there will be.
We'll do our own thing, like what we did at Tolona Ridge.
Mm-hmm. Quinn asks, any chance you're coming to Montana for us Canadians to meet up with you? I don't
know. The truckers got you all spinned up.
Washington is really pretty far north. So is there any way you can make it to that one? That's the question. Check and see if you could hit Montana.
She just threw that right back on you.
Yeah.
Did you see how she did that?
Will you be traveling to? Yep, I answered that one.
Okay.
Todd leading us in yoga. Todd can't even touch his toes.
Dude,
so
here's the thing about yoga. I've always wondered, and I know it's got to happen in those yoga classes, how much gas is passed in a yoga class? Because it's got to be horrendous. Everyone contorting their bodies. And me, it would be horrific. And then you throw in hot yoga in a hot room with people passing gas. It would be just a horrendous scenario.
How did we get here?
Because I've seen people like when they're on TV and they're doing yoga and you hear somebody let out something. There was even a commercial like that. Then I got to thinking, why pin all these people in a yoga room with hot yoga and just smelliness? It would just be horrible. That's a horrible thing. Why would anyone want to do that to themselves? It's the equivalent of like married couples when the dude passes gas and then puts the blankets over.
This is what happens when I turn my attention to see the questions. Todd.
It's hot yoga. They pull the blankets over. Hey, honey, you want to do some hot yoga? I'm sorry. That was a tangent. I'm going to go back to drinking my water. Oh, gosh, that's funny.
Please. Edward asked when we're coming to Boston, Massachusetts. We were in Boston last year, so it will be at least...
You got to travel the United States.
We do this.
It's twirl. Like a big circle.
I call them twirling. We twirl this way, and then we twirl that way. We're going to twirl this way and that way.
Oh, gosh.
With Kansas City always as our middle meetup, because there's some really cute little kids there.
Grandkiddos.
And Megan's there.
Ducks.
Do you have any meetups in the Michigan area coming up? I'm working on Michigan actually right now, but it's not till 2024. Sorry about that.
Goodness sakes.
So what happened to Mark asks, what happened to the gala meetup idea? It's still in working. And actually I was on a yacht today thinking about you. So
when you watch the video on Sunday, we've been tossing around, like seriously renting a yacht and having all of you guys that are on the supporters and fans and inviting you to be on a yacht. I know that sounds so crazy. Just even those words coming out of my mouth.
Well, but when you divide it out amongst 100 people, it actually isn't that bad.
Yeah, because not everyone would be able to make it and stuff. So but it like when we're walking around on those, it's like this is a cool idea. Like it would be kind of a fun thing.
What you guys have is two really big dreamers and it's like, okay, well, and it's so we dream out loud and think with you guys, and it might get stuck way back here on the burner that it's still back there. It's still back there. So
we didn't think about doing 4 huddles this year, and here we are doing that.
And here we are living the dream.
It's nuts.
Yes.
And it's only been a year.
David,
think about like a year ago, we were at this time at the Tampa show messing stuff up, trying to figure out what we're going to do.
We're still messing stuff
up. And we were heading down, and I was going to go get yelled, or tree crabs are going to fall on me, and I was screaming. That was a year ago. Like, look how much has happened in a year. It is mind-boggling.
Do you miss it and want to go back to the Everglades?
No. Well, I mean, I would be cautious on the stupid tree crabs.
David wants to know if we went to the Star Wars area at Disney.
Absolutely did. Really like it.
Well, we didn't go to like we went to the Star Wars, like the ride.
No, we haven't.
But we didn't
in the video. No, they postponed the opening of the whatever hotel.
Yeah, and that
$6,000 for an experience of 3 nights.
I mean, I'm all about immersive experiences.
That's a whole nother level.
But dang, I've never even watched any Star Wars movies, so that would not be an immersive experience. I take that back. Our worship pastor made me watch one Star Wars movie with him one time.
At band camp.
Yes, remember he said, Todd and Sheila, you're going to go see this with us, with him. Yes, Ben made me do that. Jacqueline wants to watch you wax your nose nostrils.
Okay, the nose waxing we got 7 minutes left on this. The
nose fast an hour
goes. It goes by fast. The nose waxing thing was just because I grow hair so fast. I mean, look at my head, and then you throw in the nostrils and the ears, and
I got to come back and take over. I'm sorry, people. He's gonna go crazy with you on
this. It's so bad. Sheila, like yesterday or 2 days ago, she goes, "Hold on," and she got the scissors out and trimmed my eyebrows. I'm so sick of nose hair, and
we could just wax your body from head to toe. That would be fun to watch.
We'll do a live. You'll have to pay to see that one, though. You'd have to hear me scream like a little girl.
Meet us on the road. I just wanted to let you know that Megan is going to check the tracking on your cards and banners, because you should have received that. So we're going to double check that one out. Lisa wants to know, what if we've been following and subscribed since your first month that didn't join from our laptop? So there's a difference between being subscribed and being a member.
Yeah, like I said, you can find it on our website from a laptop. But the thing on that is that as a subscriber, it's very important to just like you don't have to do all this other stuff. I want you guys to know that everything we're doing is free and we just enjoy doing and sharing. And then everything else we're compounding upon is basically because we see how there's a need and fun and all that other fun stuff. But being a subscriber is important for us for growth. And we love that. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything or anything. Now on the member side, we have two things, a fan and a supporter. One's $5, one I think is $15. And so that's the difference is that when you're a supporter or a fan, you have a monthly thing that you can do that can be canceled at any time as well.
Yes.
Did I answer the question? I probably didn't answer the question.
I don't know, but I'm just happy you stayed on target. Shelly and Bob want to know if we're having a huddle in Florida, and that is February. So yes, February we'll be in Central Florida. Not this year, whatever year this is, 22, 23. We'll be in there.
After the Tampa show, then we were going down to do this.
Yes, we'll do this.
So be prepared.
Kyle wants to know what we like, if we still like our e-bikes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, was a good choice.
And I really, really, really like the scooter, that 𝗲𝗏 scooter. I love that thing for going around here, for going out, like taking the bikes out and stuff. I enjoy doing that. But like to zip the trash to the dumpster, I throw it on the scooter and gone. I love scooter rides.
Todd is, when Sheila's working on something, like I need to be working with Megan. I told Megan the other day, I'm like, well, I can talk to you now and we can work on some things because I sent Todd out to play on his scooter.
I love the scooter.
He loves that scooter.
It is so fun to ride.
Yes. Okay. Byron asks about a caravan for 2023.
This has been debated.
I have an idea going through Kentucky, in between Tennessee and Kentucky.
Urban tour.
Yes. So I'm working on that right now for 2023. So that is in my noggin. There's so many things we have in our noggin. Marlo does need a sympathy card. Because
what?
She was smack talking me a little bit about the Chiefs, and then the Bengals didn't win. I was rooting for the Bengals to win. I'm sorry. I'm sad for you, but not really, because you made it one game more than we did. So not listening to you. Okay.
We have a courtside huddle in January one year. Have we ever thought of? I think we talked about it once. We can't do it this next year because we've already got plans for something in Florida.
Yeah, we'll go to the Tampa show, and then we'll do the.
There's no way we could. Well, I mean, we could boogie it from one place to the other, but it would be too hectic.
Not with what I have for us next after that. I already have.
We got for the Tampa show next year. You thought we've already kicked around some ideas for us in the huddle, or not the huddle, but for the Switch crew at the Tampa show next year. That's going to be so much fun. If we can pull that off, it'll be good. So you thought the signs were fun this last year? Wait till this next year.
Eric North wants to know if we have any plans to ride motorcycles during the huddle. Yes, that's pretty much usually always something that we do. In fact,
Texas,
we're going to ride is it the Twisted Sister? Or Three Sisters?
It's got to be a Harley name.
Something Sisters, I think, is where we're going to be in that area.
Three Blind Sisters.
How many minutes do we have?
You're done. Oh no, you got 1 minute.
Okay.
You guys get sick of
Jamie,
shit?
there will be an itinerary for the Texas huddle. It's actually will be an activity list. It'll be posted on the Facebook group.
Once you join the huddle, then there is actually for each huddle, there is a private Facebook group for only the people that are attending the huddle, so that you can get to know the people that you might be around. We can discuss them, but it's only for people that already have purchased their tickets. So each huddle has a private group.
Tammy wants to know if your book is going to be on sale at any of the huddles.
I I am so surprised that if you don't know what that is, if you YouTube search 𝗯𝗲𝗵𝗵 documentary, and this is a story that happened to us a while back. I finished the book after 11 or 12 years, and it is on Amazon. You can look up Penny to Purpose on Amazon to find it. I think there's been now over 100 or 150 different, like from the digital version and the actual book. We've talked about buying some because Amazon allows you to buy like an author edition or something, and I can get them at a discounted price, but it's not something that we've currently purchased. So I don't know if that would be there.
I don't think we would be able to get it in time at this point, but
that's what that is if you're new to the channel, so you understand what 𝗯𝗲𝗵𝗵 is.
Lisa, yes, we're going. That's April 9th. We have the rescheduled the Bull Creek meetup in Kansas City.
It's a great place too.
This is a good one. 𝗧𝗿𝗶𝗽 what is your life verse?
It'd have to fall into Joshua.
The whole book?
No. It's Joshua. I want to say 3:9. Is it
Mine is John 10:10.
Yes, you say John 10:10.
John's mine 10:10. John 10:10 is mine.
I have Luke. There's a Bible verse in Luke. For the Son of Man came and seek and save what was lost. That was what I used for the penny journey. Could God use a lost penny to save lost people? And so that came off of that verse. But then the Joshua, do not be discouraged, that type, I can't, for whatever reason, my mind is shot. I want to say it's 4:9.
It's probably 1:9 what they're saying.
Thank you.
Yes.
Joshua 1:9. Thank you. Gosh, my mind's shot.
Will you be back in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee in 2022? No, but maybe April of 2023.
No, gosh, don't give away everything. There's so much, like, you guys, you don't understand when you come to the huddles and you're doing what you're doing, how many doors open for opportunity for us to do other things. So just that's the crazy part is we all come, we all hang out, we all do things, we all have a lot of fun. And then we all leave and we all want to hang out some more. And then more doors open and more parks are like, we want you guys to come to our park. That's what's going on. Is like, we want you to come. So it's really kind of cool to see how we're all working it together and having fun. So good stuff. Anything else?
David, I see yours. Do we register with the parks at the individual huddles? You'll get an confirmation email, and it'll tell you how to register. Because like for the Washington huddle, you're registering with me for your camp spot. With the Utah huddle, there's a specific instructions in your confirmation email. So just be watching that when you register. And if you guys are interested in those, just go to the Eventbrite site. Just go to eventbrite.com and just type in Switch It Up, and you should be able to pull up the Kansas City meet and greet, the Utah and the Washington huddle, and then we'll keep you posted.
And go to our website, switchitup.com.
But I don't have them posted there yet.
Well,
that's
they will
why
be.
I said just to go to Eventbrite. I'm working on getting it on the website.
Oh, I'm not.
Yes, he'll probably be in bed and I'll get it done. But
I'm tired.
So we do really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and just, we wanted to just hop on here tonight, answer your questions. We normally have lives on the second Sunday of every month, so we'll be back to that schedule next month, March. Oh, speaking of that, March 14th is the deadline for the Texas huddle. The park will release. Well, the park will release all other sites available open to the public at that time. So our sites that we have locked will no longer be available for us and at our discounted rate, and we won't be together. So if you were interested in Texas, do that before March 14th.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think so.
We're going to have the Texas Hoedown. I mean, there's so many things going to happen.
Texas Hoedown? No, it's a Switch Crew slide.
Yeah. What am I saying? I should know better.
Some quick last minute super chat shout outs. It's a Good Life RV, the Roaming Dad. We got a new fan with April, R&J RV Adventures. They're gonna be at the Texas huddle. That's awesome. Joe and Sue, thank you so much. Fred, again, he's talking to you about your farts. Jennifer Songer, thank you. Jennifer and Vern, we appreciate that. Kyle upgraded to supporter, and
Awesome.
Lee, thanks to memories. You
Lee-
guys are the best.
Lee, I think, is coming to down to Texas.
Yes, because
And
he
was
will
supposed to
fish
take-
anywhere.
Yeah, he was supposed to take his dad. Did you take your dad fishing or your grandpa?
Oh yeah, he was supposed to do that, so that'll be good.
Yeah, I'd like to just hear on how that's going. So I don't forget those things because they're pretty important, making those memories like that.
And Brandon has a good point. Make sure you guys hit that like button. It just helps us out, helps the YouTube algorithm out. And we really appreciate it.
YouTube, I know a lot of people don't understand how YouTube works. We do not get paid off of the ads. I know it seems contrary to popular belief, but just because the ads are playing, YouTube is figuring out what you would click on. And so they're serving up different ads that you might be interested in. We have no control over any of that. So if you click on an ad, then sometimes you get a little portion of that proceeds. So, but the only way that YouTube gets our stuff out there is if you leave a comment. That's why people put comment for YouTube. So if you don't like the video and just put comment for YouTube, I don't get upset about that because we always do another video later. But the comment is important, and also just the thumbs up or even a thumbs down. Doesn't even matter. Just that engagement makes it very important. I don't like
thumbs down.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't mind a thumbs down. It's okay.
Lee did take him fishing, so that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I know it seems so small each week when you commit and watch our video, but liking and commenting and subscribing and stuff means a ton. We made a comment today when we were walking through the boats. It's like, it is such a blessing to be doing what we're doing based on you guys watching and supporting us like that just by watching. Yeah. I know it seems that it is such an amazing experience. So we really do appreciate all the time you invest in watching our videos and hanging out with us and seeing me do silly things on occasion. And my hair. I mean, my hair is pretty on point right now.
Watching that hair. It's just lovely.
Anything else?
So our next live will be, come join us. Come just hang out on March 13th. I believe that's the date for the next one. And until then, I guess.
No leprechauns.
What?
Well, March 14th, isn't that like St. Patty's Day?
No, that was your mom's birthday. No, 17th is St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. Mom's birthday was then, yeah.
I think
Gosh, I'm getting all messed up.
Yes, no kidding. He's really aging quickly. All right, Todd. We are good, and we will look forward to seeing you guys all at the next live.
Man, an hour goes by fast.
Maybe really not for them. I feel bad for them. There's
300 of you. Hey, Craig.
I haven't seen Craig for a hot bit.
300 of you hung out with an hour. So, and that is absolutely incredible, and we really do appreciate that. So it's cool.
And you didn't even have to wear a costume.
No, and I only ate one little snack. That was it. And I was very tired. This is low energy, Todd. Some people could probably appreciate that.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you later.